All right, we are going to dive in and explain the new buyer-broker agreement. Hey guys, I'm Steve Philpot, your Florida real estate advisor, legacy group team leader, and now your real estate agent representing you with the purchase of your new stunning property. So starting on August 17th, 2024, the National Association of Realtors and the Department of Justice have now mandated a buyer representation agreement is to be signed by any potential buyer before any licensed real estate agent or real estate broker can open a door or show any residential property. A buyer's representation agreement is simply a contract between you and your agent that you're working with that outlines the duties and responsibilities of each party during the home buying process. It also determines and talks about how we will get paid for our services. Does this mean that you have to pay me for representing you during the sale or even showing you a property? No, this doesn't. That's not what this means. You have the discretion to direct me to only show you properties with compensation or my professional fee to be offered by the seller or the listing brokerage, so you don't have to pay a professional fee. Most of the time, this is negotiated up ahead of time. Who I get paid from and how much I get paid will now be agreed upon and talked about before contracts are written, and also will be agreed upon by all parties on the contract. So think of this like an employment agreement. It means to protect both you and your agent by clarifying expectations, agreements, and everything up front to ensure that you receive the best possible service throughout the process of buying your home. It is my duty as your real estate agent to protect you contractually, educate you to the best of my ability during and throughout the entire purchase process. Unfortunately, not all agents take the time to explain the home buying process thoroughly. Shocking, right? I wish this was the case. Unfortunately, many real estate agents out there get their license very quickly and are just out there winging it without any real estate experience or processes or procedures in place. Now look, my team and I have closed over 750 real estate transactions and counting, so experience is something we bring directly to you. I cannot express this enough now. Who you hire to represent you buying a property matters more than ever. We get it. This may sound new to you. Trust me, there are professional real estate agents all over the country, all over the state of Florida that have been in this industry for years, and this is all new to us as well. However, just like any other industry, we will adapt. We will overcome change, even if it's unwanted change. Stay positive. Remember, without a buyer, there is no sale. Without a seller, there is no sale. You may have a few questions, so let's go over a few. Steve, what if I don't want to go under contract with you representing me for a long period of time? I just want to see one house or one condo. Maybe you're in town just for the weekend, hanging out with some friends, or maybe on vacation. Or maybe the house down the street that you've kind of been eyeing just came on the market. No problem. We have a single property representation agreement. It means we're only going to be under agreement for one time. But again, an agreement is still needed to be signed before showing that. What if our situation changes, Steve? Can I get out of this agreement? I no longer want to buy. Short answer is yes, absolutely. The buyer's agreement does outline a termination process. The termination agreement is quick to be signed if you're not comfortable with proceeding forward with the representation agreement. We want to work with you just as much as you want to work with us. So keep that in mind. But why is using a buyer's agent so important? I literally could name 1,000 reasons why, but I'll just name a few most important. First off, a well-experienced, and I highlight again, well-experienced buyer's agent knows the area and the current market better than anyone. A buyer's agent will be able to broaden your exposure to more properties, professionally negotiate with other parties to win the best deal possible for you. And we protect you in multiple ways in the contract paperwork that most of you wouldn't even think to ask about in the contract. We want to protect you. That's our main goal. All of these things, along with coordinating the closing for your property and working with other entities the correct way without mistakes the first time. I hope this video helps you better understand the mandatory buyer representation agreement. Again, if you have any questions, or you want to talk further, feel free to contact us directly or myself. My contact information and my team's information will be at the bottom of this video in the description. Until we see each other again, remember, life is short, so make the best out of each and every day.